Hmm. Hmm. I might need to make a disk drive. Huh. I would need to do a Lua script. The problem is that I can't. Custom name Emmy Bridge. So, wonder if I name them separately in an anvil. If that changes the name of them. See if that works. I don't think it's going to, though. That's connected. That's connected. Okay, good. It does work. So, God. I need to know specifically if it's reading the actual, like, locations of the items that I'm trying to find, which I don't think it is entirely. This might be better off doing it out here. Okay. So there's that. Let me just go ahead and do this. Okay. So what I'm trying to do is probably fairly impossible, at least according to conventional standards. But I want to see if I can do it this way. So if I hook, that doesn't work. Why is that? So do I need modems for them then? Unfortunately, CC Tweaks doesn't have a thing, which kind of sucks. I don't even know if it's necessarily a modem that I need for what I'm trying to do. So like if I do that. So damn it. There's no disk drive. God. I do not have the intelligence for this. Alright. God, none of this is helping at all. Oh. My brain. I'm not in Lua, that's why. Louis. Alright. Wait, that's... What? Yeah, it's still giving me... What? Don't... My fucking brain, dude. I almost wonder if it would be possible to use XNet to combine this. Hang on. I might just need to abandon the whole thing in general. Storage and managing items within the networks and direct integration between their internal storage mechanisms. Negative function. Initially direct. Mm-hmm. So maybe. God, this is gonna fucking hurt my brain. Okay, so maybe the whole Lua thing is not an option for me. I do not have nearly the experience or intelligence to do that. However, I wonder if it's possible to do. Maybe not, because those require specific. Shit. Because I can't tell it to specifically transfer the items from one point to another. Because I don't think Xnet can do that. Unless I can specifically say that Xnet is connecting the RS system to that. Maybe that's a workaround I can do. I'm not sure. I don't even have any of the Xnet systems set up. So I can do that. And then I can do, just say inventory connectors. Oof, I need more string. Maybe I could do like a... So, actually, additions. Can I don't think that's gonna do what I want it to do. Shit. Like, there's so many things I feel like I could do, but I can't. Like, connecting RS and AE feels like it's doable, and maybe I can. But, like, I just don't know how. That's the problem. Like, maybe I can do a... God, that's so tough. Like, I want to do it, but there's just nothing I can do. Like, I was looking at a mod for it earlier, and it's okay, but it's not... Like, I would need to... Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'll take 4.5. Fuck it. Before I end up losing the fucking ability that I do have. So... This is so fucking rough. Okay, so... I can't physically do a direct connection between RS and AE without doing some sort of intermediary in between them. I think I might be able to do like a storage bus between the two if I use XNet to connect them. And that sounds really fucking stupid, but like I don't know any other way that I could potentially do it. That's like the biggest issue that I'm facing right now is like I don't have any legitimately method to do that. So I could use that for now and then do nothing else because I don't have any more red dye. Fuck. Okay, then blue. Blue. Want some blue. Nope, I need that. Thank you. I don't need that. Okay, so this is not going to work. So I'm wondering then if I could do, say, 2 interfaces. Okay. Alright, so if I do that and this, and then I do that between them, slap that there, I think. Shit. Storage doesn't exist anymore. Fuck. Logic is redstone. Energy is power. Fluid is fluid. Damn it, dude. Maybe I can do this instead, where I create 2 signals between them, where I extract into here and insert into here, and then I do not that. I do the opposite here, where I do insert and extract. I don't give it any specifics. I just tell it that that's what it can do. And maybe that'll work. I realize that I've completely fucking bungled that because, well, I need to be able to connect to it. Shit. That's right. It needs its own connector too. I just need a standard blue connector, nothing too crazy. Okay. So, if I do that, of course it doesn't, because it's not fucking, it's not looking for anything. I don't know. I don't. Like, I would have thought it would have been just as simple as just saying, fuck it, I want to connect the two, so I'm going to do interface to storage bus and vice versa. But that doesn't seem to be a viable option. Because I want to use RS's ability to craft, because it's much simpler and faster. But I want to keep ME storage. I don't want to transfer items to the RS system to then have it crafted and sent back. It's just a hassle. So, and I don't want to specifically have it so that it's like, oh, I'm going to have it so it's transferring X, Y, and Z, but it's going to request that it crafts these items every time it goes to transfer it. So I'm specifically looking to craft these items every single... Like, no, fuck that. That's dumb. I hate that. I need something that looks like this, where it's one into the other seamlessly. But I don't think I can do that. Maybe because there's no storage for it to pick up on. That doesn't make any sense. Allowing the network to see the contents of that inventory by pushing and pulling from that inventory in order to fulfill devices pushing and pulling from that. Due to A2's philosophy of emergent machine or mechanics through interaction of the functions of the devices, you don't necessarily have to have a storage bus for storage. By using subnetworks to make a storage bus or helpful, a handful of storage buses and only... Oh. So, do you mean to tell me that if I do an inverter card, is that going to solve my issue? Because if I'm making an inverter card, it's no longer looking for specific items to pull and push. It's instead telling it, look, there's nothing on the blacklist. Do everything. Fuck. So, maybe then if I do that, but that doesn't help me. Because I need this. Because I don't want to have to tell two systems to craft the same thing. That's fucking stupid. Like, I don't want to go into, say, the ME system and be like, hey, I want you to craft 200 redstone torches. And then it just goes into the fucking RS systems. And I go over to the RS systems, like, all right, 200 redstone torches, go. And then it crafts it, sends it back, and then it's done. That's stupid. I hate that. I need... Maybe I'm not doing it right. Maybe I want flat. One. Like, it sounds fucking stupid and wouldn't change much, but maybe. No, that did literally nothing. So. I'm assuming I can't just, you know, do that. Tell it that. And yeah. I figured as much. Damn it. So. Nothing. Damn it. I don't know. Because I want it to be fully available. So. Like. I don't know. Because. Like, at this point, I'd basically be setting up a bunch of interfaces to feed it items. Like, I need there to be crosstalk. Like, if I have to transfer items separately, I can. I know a way I can do it. But, like, I need there to be some level of fucking crosstalk. This is... Because there's no... Create new branches of the network, crafting grid. You don't think... It should be really fucking stupid if that's how it works, but... I might as well try it. So... Let's say, for instance, I do this, right? And I put the storage bus here. And I give it the inverter card, so nothing is restricted. No, that doesn't work. Okay. And the interface doesn't do what I want it to do because combination of inserter and exporter, so yeah, that's not gonna... That's not gonna help me at all. No. Okay. Then I'm just gonna have to give up on that. Like, I'd like to sit down and learn and be like, oh yeah, this is how I'm gonna do it. No. No. I do not have the mental capacity or the patience to sit down and teach myself Lua. That will not be happening. fucking blanking on the spelling for it. That's one. What? Okay. So, if I attach it to the drives, it's not going to pick it up. An MEIO port won't work. I'm so confused. So, okay. Multiple, I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out the fucking logistics for this because it's so difficult to do. Because I can't deposit items directly into the ME system through the use of that. And I can't do it through the use of they're two different storage peripherals, but I don't. I can't do. God, this is tough. Like, I'm trying to figure out a way to do something. Like, my mind is not fucking cooperating with me. Okay, hyperboxes don't exist. Which kind of sucks, but I guess that's to be expected. And unfortunately, there's no quartz biome. God. there's no hyperbox, meaning I would need to use the compact machines, which seems like there's only nope. They're all here. Good. Good. Soren, farming, colossal. Alright, let me look at what is what. What is it? It's SAR. Sorry. So, let's see. If I wanted to do that, I could reasonably do that. I would need another nether star, which, not bad, that's fine. I can do that. Unfortunately, I don't think I can do any sort of interfacing between the interior and the exterior of the actual cube. So I have to use the quantum tunnel in order to be able to get a machine. Probably do a system inside of it to be able to set that up. The problem is I'm not anywhere near that just yet. I would need to set up an entirely separate system to do the singularities and all that, but that's still a ways away, as I don't even have beginnings of an ME system fully set up yet. Like, that's not a viable option for me right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all of this stupid shit away, because I'm not gonna be using any of it. None of it's of use to me, so it's not gonna be in my inventory. That being said, I do need to get the automated process of setting that up. I need another universal press to be able to make 4 of those. No, yes, 4 of those. That way I can just feed them all individually, and then they will go through and do whatever they need to do, whatever needs are necessary. Cool. Glad I haven't done that. Awesome. So I would need to do a crafter and then do that whole process to be able to set that up. So So in order to do a crafting unit, I can do that. So I'll do 3 of those. Let me go check on the iron real quick. Okay, we got a few. So we'll do 6 of these, or 7 of those right there. Okay. 1 more for the memes. So I need to do just 1 case for now. 1 case are fine. 4 of those. And then I need those to get converted into that. Okay. I will fix this later. This is just for for temporary sake. Okay, so I'm gonna need a molecular assembler. I'm gonna need a pattern provider. So what I want to try is sort of the opposite of what generally tends to happen with AE and its setups. So if I do that, obviously this is really fucking stupid, but I want to try this setup out. I think it can support 5. Yes, okay, good. So if I do that, I need up here, thank you. Okay. So if I do the pattern encoding terminal, which means I need a graphic terminal, which means I need one of these, which means I need an illuminated panel, which means I need glass. Okay. 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 And good. Pattern encoding terminal. Then I'm gonna need the I need the pattern access terminal. Okay. So, does it have access to everything? It does. Interesting. Okay. Very good. Okay. So, do I want to set this up then? I guess. These are going to need to get set up differently. In a different location, honestly. And then since there's no longer anything up here to require the power, I'm going to move everything down here. That's all set. I can clean this wall up a bit. Oh, perfect. I took care of everything. Very good. Okay, so that's all set. So I'm gonna want to do... I probably should have dropped this by one, honestly, but whatever. So we'll do... left side input, right side output, bottom fuel. Turn both those on. Put that in. And I need to give it a flux plug or a flux point. Need to figure out flight. Flight would be great. Ooh. I could douse my potion. Oh. Food so good it lets me fly. Shit. Alright. So I need phantom membrane. I need fermented spider eye. And then I need a hopped chorus fruit. There's just a lot of stuff I gotta set up. Let me do this bit first, then, seeing as it seems to be a fascination of mine now. The quartz site's helpful, but it's not gonna be the super useful thing. Then I need to drop everything in order to keep on. Crafting terminal in the middle, pattern access terminal on the right side, pattern coding terminal on the far right side. Descending numerical. Cool. Alright. Put that and that away. Okay. Okay, let that cook. God, I am so mentally fucking cooked because of that whole fiasco with the combining inventories thing. Like, I wanted to try and do it through advanced peripherals. I was looking into ways to do it. Couldn't find it. So I just figured, fuck it. Okay. Slow falling turns into levitation. Levitation turns into flight. This can then be applied onto the meat, where I can then intentionally give myself hunger to then allow me to fly. Presumably, right? There is a method of giving myself hunger. here for 3.8 seconds per hunger point restored. Using a water bottle clears the last applied potion effect. So, restoring 5 points of hunger would give me 4, 15, so 19 seconds of flight. If I am down by 5, which is 2.5, on an empty bar, I can get God, okay. So 19 seconds per hunger point, or 19 seconds per initial use of hunger. I have 4 of them in total for that. So it would be 40, 36, 76 total, meaning I'd get a minute and 16 seconds. So basically a minute and a quarter of just creative flight. Every 15.5 seconds, but I would need to find a way to give myself hunger, or like increase the rate with which I gain or to lose hunger, basically. So if I can make one of these, that actually might not be bad. So I can use that, have it protect me from the fall, drain the hell out of my hunger, and then eat the meat and fly for a minute in time. Could also do this, but that's deep into the fucking modded territory. I could do jetpack, like I have one, but like it's not perfect. I want creative flight. This isn't terribly hard to do. It's just a matter of what it can be put on, which unfortunately is wildly deep into dire things. So, well, I guess maybe not. Hold on. Let me see if I can speed run that real quick. Maybe I can figure something out. Okay. So I'm going to need the primal goo, which is simple enough to do. Okay. So let me hop down here. Easy enough. Okay, so I'll let that cook. And while that's doing that, I need to work on making this, which is easy enough to do. Because, that's not what I want. up an extractor. Cool. Okay. So that's not producing that, which means I can go ahead and upgrade one of these into an endergo. Okay, I was worried about where that had gone. So does the... Okay, no, each of the armors does not require the previous one to go into it. So I can just sprint to the end and... Okay. So I need the Eclipse alloy specifically. Eclipse alloy is made by... Yikes. Oh, boy. Alright, that's gonna be rough to figure out. Because I don't think I can specifically do that. So this can be used to make netherite oresite, which is honestly probably pretty viable, all things considered. I could collect a whole bunch. But is there a way for me to get my hands on large quantities of it? Probably not. Adamant dust and netherrack in a particle collision is a way. Ancient debris. Salvaging. Netherite scrap dust. Enrichment chamber. So I can get 3 out of that. And put it through that. God, stop doing that. I think this would probably be my best option because adamant alloy is not hard to make. Especially once I can get an alloyer that's capable of doing that. Like I can just do it in an alloy kill and it'll be fine. But then comes the issue of work full. And then I have to do this, which requires me to find a fucking ancient city in the first place. So that's kind of out of the picture at the moment. Fuck, dude. Like, this is rough. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad, but it is rough going. In the oldie fucking department over here. Like, shit. So, I guess I just take shots in the dark and see what I can and can't find. Because I am unsure of where specifically I'm supposed to be looking for the items that I need. The generalized matrix can be used to make a decent few things, actually. Nothing too crazy at the moment. That's fine. What I need is to head to... the whole thing hinges on me finding the fucking ancient city, but I don't know where I'm going to be finding it because I don't know where the fuck it would be. Oh, I should... balls. Yeah, I did that to myself. Okay. Much better. Now I can continue to store things without worry. So that's not going to work. I can't connect the two as much as I would really fucking like to. Which sucks. Like, that really fucking sucks. Oh, those don't have power. Duh. That's... Well, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it's literally directly below me. So I would need to find a way to get down. So if I do that. Like, there's signs that there might be one nearby, but like I can't get a good enough reading to see if there is or is not one nearby. So maybe if I just head south? Like, I don't think I'm gonna be capable of finding it like this. It's not in the way that I'm hoping, anyway. Might have gone too far. Or maybe I'm too deep into the ground. Oh, break out the flight ham. Hell yeah. Food so good you get fucking wings. Okay. So there doesn't seem to be any section in particular that connects to a ancient city. So maybe I'd be better off searching for it under the ocean. But I don't even know if that's necessarily going to help me because I'm not. I'm not entirely sure what it is specifically that I'm looking for. That's the redstone section. There's deep slate. There's dripstone. Soul campfire. Deep slate osmium ore. Cobalt deep slate. Deep slate. Skull vein. Low lichen. Tough. More vein. Like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't. I don't have any like surefire signs that I'm nearby one. That's the problem. Like I've got the trial chamber, sure, that's great and all, but I don't know where I need to be going. Well, apparently there's one directly below me here as well. Why is there a mage light here? What? Doesn't make any sense to me. Don't mind me, just passing on through. Oh, it's a red. Neat. Oh, oh shit. I have to be careful now. Don't know if I'm entirely equipped to be able to take on a warden. Right this second. Hmm. about 5. I wanted to avoid having happen, but sure. It's right there. I don't know how that one didn't get triggered, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Still one fucking thing short. Damn it. That's poison immunity. Curable wounds. Yada yada. No, there's no way I don't get them both. Shit. Not really wool on me either. I should probably go pick some up, honestly. You know what? If I just fucking sprint it, I should be able to get it. Or not. I forget how this goes. There we go. Nothing. Okay. Figured I'd give it a shot. Run the gamba, do the rerolls, all that fun stuff. Anyway, that's a charm, which could work in my favor. Oof, yikes. That's not bad. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, hell yeah. Unfortunately, I can't level it up. Oh, but I will be able to soon, depending on what I get for fucking experience. Why are you absolutely shafting me on this one? Just give me what I need, dude. Come on. At this point, I'm just gonna start sprinting through town, looking through every single chest I can find, regardless of if there's a shrieker nearby. No, I don't really feel like doing that right now. 15% dodge chance is actually not half bad. Keep an eye on that. Spider boots, spell warden. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. Perfect. Okay. Very good. Let me head home. Drop shit off, make the shit that I need, and maybe be able to make destruction with this. I don't know why there's an influx of Endermen. It doesn't seem to be from the spawner. Oh, I'm dumb. I forgot to light it up like a fucking dumbass. Yikes. Yeah, I forgot about that. Shit. Alright. You know what? I'm tired. That's what I'm gonna call it for a night. Progress got made. I am okay with that. That's gonna be for this one. I appreciate you folks stopping by, but I'm hanging out with me, and yeah. This whole system thing is gonna give me a headache.